Are we live? I said, are we live? As y'all can see, we are here with the Dope Fiend. The Dope Fiend is back online. But where else he gonna go? He hanging on. The Dope Fiend is hanging on. What do you mean he's hanging on? He's hanging on. Because he still got to go to Monday or Wednesday. He's hanging on. Does he have enough money for his dope? Is he making any sales? Is anybody dumb enough to buy that muckety muck? Is anybody that stupid to buy that muckety muck? Anybody? Is anybody that dumb? Alrighty, y'all. I've asked Silent and Crow for any advice. We've never dealt with a screen that's been painted before. Normally, the screen is loose and you can manipulate it. Because it's been painted, it's rigid. So when I get back, I'm gonna try to steam it with the steamer. If that don't work, then I'm gonna try to iron it. Put the iron on low setting. It's gonna be difficult to iron it while it's on the wall. But we're gonna give that a shot. And if not, we might leave it alone. I sat up for 3 hours. I can't get it to sit. Not even the Gorilla Tape will hold it. It won't hold it, and it won't sit. So, but as far as the screen goes, the screen works wonderful. I just can't get it to sit on the wall right. Now, if it was 130 inches or more, I could pin it to the sides. But I can't pin it to the sides. When I get back, I'm going to take it down and I'm going to move it back over to the right and try to pin it down. And then I'll only have to hold it on the right side. So we'll see what happens when I get back. But I'll try to move it over, try to pin it down again to the side of the wall. And then at least one side will be held down. Because I might start there. I might start on the side of the wall first. And then try to come over. But this hump right here, I can't get rid of it. I mean, this lump right here, no matter what I do, I can't get rid of it. And then it's lumps all the way through. And then it's lumps over here on the side. But anyway, let's check out the Junkie Flunky because I ain't got much time. I gotta get out of here.
Next minute, you can be going. Just looking positive.
Let him do him. Let him do the Junkie.
The difference between me and you is I can come out here and I can talk about you and say, yeah, you're all these things, but I can go and I can build stuff like this, which means I don't waste my time. It's basically just talking about one thing over and over again. I can come out here and create and build stuff at the exact same time. Come out here and show off my new technology, which will be showing up pretty soon. Doing all kinds of interesting screens out of cardboard, which I'm loving because it's not costing me any money. Because I love this part of the Magnific screen.
Yeah, it ain't costing you no money because you ain't got nothing, bitch. You waiting for that check next week, you broke motherfucker. You ain't making no money. And you ain't getting no orders. And ain't nobody impressed by you playing around with USPS boxes, sir. Ain't nobody impressed. Look at your paint on the wall. Look at your paint on the wall. Look at that bullshit. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. The fact that you got the nerve to come and try to sell this shit And I got some bad news for you. Silent Wake 5 just shipped me 2 panels of your paint, 2 different kinds. So we're going to have 3 panels of Kenneth Bird paint. 3 panels of Kenneth Bird paint. 3. And I'm keeping my word. On the 3rd, we are going to order. We're going to order another Yondu screen, and we're going to throw it on the wall. We're going to order our 3rd Yondu screen. We're going to throw it on the wall. We're going to put the black side up, and we're going to have Kenneth Bird paint. You're going to have his powered by Satan technology going head to head with God's technology, BSE. Head to head. Head to head. I say it again. Head to head. His technology versus my technology. And we're going to have it up every day, head to head. What you got to say about that, Mr. Bird, the nerd turd? Because I'm looking right here. This look like dog shit.
You know?
And it's your video.
All at the same time. But if you're just bent on taking my videos and uploading them again and saying, oh, this is this and the other, it's just sad, because then what people see when they go to your channels is a person just bent on hatred. That's all they see. They come over here.
So people shouldn't be concerned about a man that's trying to scam everybody. A man that's trying to push off a product that don't work. They shouldn't be concerned about that. You hear how this man not in reality? So he asking somebody to spend between $162 and $382 on a screen paint that don't work. And his demonstrations, they have a lousy lime green tint. And everybody else's, when they show it, it's dark as fuck. A $6 curtain. I beat Kenny Paint. It didn't beat it, it matched it. So you talk about Crow matching screen paint. You matched a $6 curtain. A $6 curtain had better brightness than your expensive paint. Your shit is obsolete. If somebody's going to buy your paint, they might as well get the damn curtain. I put a bed sheet on the wall and beat your paint with a damn bed sheet. A bed sheet beat Kenneth Bird's paint. A $10 bed sheet. Videos up, beat Kenneth Bird's paint. I got my own sample now. And on the 1st, I'm going to have 2 more samples of Kenneth Bird's paint. We're going to be able to put 3 up on the wall at the same time. And by the 5th, we'll have God's technology up on the wall. Except this time, we're not doing the BSE. We're not doing the black silver. We're doing the BBW. We're doing the big, beautiful white. We're going to do a layer of white behind a layer of black. In actuality, I don't even have to put a layer of white because the screen is white gray that we're going over. I don't even have to add that layer of white. I might just put it up there without even adding that layer of white. So, Mr. Bird, it ain't gonna look pretty for you, sir. He says, that curtain is brighter than Ken Bird. Yes, it is. What time is it? It's 10:39. We can't stay live. Uh-oh, sound like somebody got popped. Somebody got popped by the zapper. It's that time of the year already. The gnats are back. It's that time of the year. That's what they for. Welcome to the killing fields. Like I said, I'm struggling with how to get this to sit down. I've never had a fabric that was painted before. The paint make the fabric rigid. And I'm trying to figure out how to hold it down. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how to hold it down. Because you can see it's all over the place. Now, last night, I had the line straight across. And you can see overnight, it came down. I had the lump gone right here. It came back. It's coming up on the sides. I put all that tape over there. All it do is come back up. So I'm going to try to pin it. I'm going to try to tack it to the wall. And then try to come across the top. And then try to tape this side down. And see if that works better. If not, I might take it down. Because I don't know what to do with it. I'm just being honest. I don't know what to do with it. I'm sure there's some way to get attention. Why you always play this video? You always play the same video. Can you play something else? We've seen this already too. You keep playing the same videos. So, all right, Charlie, let's check out Kenneth Bird paint. We're looking at CROW1176 versus Kenneth Bird paint. You said Red Tech Rod uses a Kodak dial gray screen, front and back projection. I don't pay Ratak mine anymore. He set me up last night. He had me go over there and said that he made a video. I asked him to make a live stream and just put the camera on the tripod and show one of these videos. Instead, he go make a video about silent and got it all edited out. I don't trust his word. Fuck him. I don't trust his word. His word don't mean shit to me. But to be honest with you, I've already beaten Kenneth Bird. My God's Technology's already beaten Kenneth Bird. And now that I got my own sample, and we're going to have 2 more samples on the first. And I'm really tempted. To order a Yondu right now. You know, we're in the last week of the month. And something might come up. Because can I afford it? Yes. By budgeting, even in the last week of the month. Can I afford it? Yes, I can. But I don't want to be pigeonholed. Meaning something come up. So I'll wait to the 3rd. But wasting $40 for a screen just to prove something to Kenneth Bird. And then I might get pigeonholed. And I might wind up needing something and be broke like Kenny Bird. Nah, no thank you. No thank you. There's nothing wrong with his screen. The problem is the screen won't lay down. And it's not CROW's fault, it's my fault. I've never dealt with a screen that was painted before. See, when you put paint on the screen, you harden it up. So the screen won't do what I want it to do. It won't lay down. As far as it looks good. My only complaint is that he said it was 150 and that's not. Look like a 120. That's my only complaint. And because it's painted, it won't lay flat. So I gotta figure out how to get some tension in it. Like I said, I'm gonna try when I get back. I'm gonna try to nail it again and see if I can stretch it over, but I don't know how I'm gonna get it to hold, how it's gonna stay in place. By it being painted, it's not soft, it's not, you know, it's not flexible, it's rigid. So unless I glue it, and I don't even know if the glue will help, because it rides back out. And as soon as you put it up there, it just starts forming. It's the screen, it's not the paint. The paint looks fine. The paint is a pretty good product. You looking at it. Doesn't that look good? And what do we have it on? We're in cinema right now. I could put it in dynamic. And look how the colors really pop. That should help Kim Bird out a little bit. Putting it in dynamic. Cause you know, the more lumens hit the screen, the better. But like I said, he said it was 150. I was gonna put I was gonna have it extend all the way out to the wall over there. I was gonna have it extend all the way out to the wall over there. And then pin it down. But now I got that showing, this gotta be filled in. I got that side showing, it's gotta be filled in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and take it over to the wall and try to pin it down with thumbtacks. And then do the center and try to get rid of that lump. That lump right there. I even tried taping the lump down and it came back. Look at that lump. I'm having problems with the actual screen, not the paint. The paint looks good, I must say. You said I had the iron screen. Well, I'm gonna try that when I come back. I have a steamer and I have an iron. There's the iron right there. See it? On top of this dryer? I got an iron right there. So that's gonna be the thing. So like I say, it's not CROW's fault. It's my damn wall. Because it's cement. And then I got like 4 layers up that's sitting on top of. So it's really hard to get to lay flat. Now if I take everything down, I might could get that to sit flat, with some double-sided tape. I might be able to get that to sit flat against the cement wall. But then I had to take everything down. Well, it looks pretty good. You can look for yourself. How's it look? Don't ask me. Look with your eyes. How does that look? And I'm telling y'all, see that? See that right there? See how like it's a black line right there? I'm looking at the ceiling. That's not there. Something has slipped down. Can you see that? Something has slipped down. And that's what's causing that. Something has slipped. I gotta find out what that is. Cause I think it's a shadow or the hump. I gotta figure out how to get that to lay flat. You can see it. If I can get this to lay flat, it looks pretty good. So what I might do is just take it over to the wall, pin it down. I'm watching the clock. At 11 o'clock, I gotta stop. The bus comes at 8. I mean, Crow's paint look pretty good. And we got it head to head against Kenny's. Oh man. I'm sorry, Kenny Bird. the only time Kenny gonna do well is if he look at something black. Something with a black background. That's the only time Kenny paint gonna look good. And like I say, the one thing about Kenny paint is it don't look bad all the time. It just look bad most of the time. Like, check out the cottage. Now, if I zoom in, I zoomed in as far as I could zoom in and head over. You can see there is an image. I mean, but you had to sit in front of the screen. Remember now, I'm zoomed in. I'm zoomed in as far as the Samsung go. I had to zoom in to get an image. I had to zoom in to get an image. Let that marinate for a second. I had to zoom in to get an image. You said, what I tell you, your screen a black bag. Yeah. No, it's not. No, that's Kenneth Bird FLE. That's Kenneth Bird's FLE. That is a sample of Kenneth Bird's FLE. That's Black Series Edition. FLE. That FLE look like shit. I told you, the $6 curtain that I hung up yesterday was step for step with Kenny. It was step for step with Kenny. That's Kenny paint right there. That's why he's not showing his paint right now. We got him too embarrassed to show his paint. He over there playing with computers. But that's a sample of Kenny's paint. On the first, I'm going to have 2 more samples of his paint. I think I'm going to have the Black Widow and the Phantom. Silent sending me 2 of his panels. They should be here on the first. So, first of the month, gonna be bad for Kenny. Look at how far we had to zoom in to get an image. Now, if you're gonna sit directly in front of the screen, well, you can get an image. If you're gonna sit directly in front of the screen, I don't know who's gonna sit directly in front of a screen. You're gonna be able to see everything. That's the purpose of having the big screen, so you can lay back and see everything. Why would you want to sit up on it and have your face all up in it? Kenneth Bird introduced me to the ultra short throw. I didn't know what an ultra short throw was until I seen Kenneth video on the Epson Brightlink 475. I went to go buy one, and eBay didn't have any. I bought a 485, the next one up. I didn't like it that it didn't have a keystone. It didn't have a 6-way keystone. You know, top, middle. Actually, that would be 9 keystone, wouldn't it? Top, middle, top again, middle, bottom, bottom, middle, and then the other side, bottom. So that would be 9, wouldn't it? 9 keystone. It only had the 4. The up, right, the left, right, the bottom, and then the other bottom. Only had 4. See, I'll show you what I mean. Come down to settings. They call it arc correction. See? Wait a minute, you gotta zoom out. See how it's 9 places? So I can adjust it. So that's why I bought the 695. Because it had the correction. So now I can correct it. So you had to be zoomed in to see Kenny paint. So I'm going to zoom out so we can see the full screen. We can zoom in a little bit. Come over. Now as you can see, it's a lump right there at the top. And then you can see the lumps. That's really annoying. So what happened? What did we do? Hit the escape button. As y'all can see, look at it. It ain't got nothing to do with the paint. It's the screen. I gotta figure out how to work that screen. But y'all can see, it's just sliding out of place. It's going back to doing what it want to do. It's rigid. It want to do what it want to do. I had to put some kind of tension on it. But there you go. That's Kenneth Bird FLE right there. That's the FLE wee wee. That's what he's trying to sell you for $300. Like I said, I had a sheet up there and was beating it. I was beating it with a $6. I'm sorry, it was a curtain. I had a curtain up there that was right there, step for step with it. And the curtain was a little bit brighter. The curtain let in more light. So if you buy Kenneth Bird paint, it ain't no better than putting a curtain up there. And it's right there in your face. So Kenneth Bird trying to tell you that he got the best paint in the world. Where? Where's the best paint in the world? People knocking down his door, trying to get contracts for this shit. Yeah, whatever, Kenny. You're a dreamer. That's why you over there playing with USPS boxes. Because your paint is shit. You can get mad all you want. Make all the videos you want. Your paint is shit. Good demonstrations of shit. Your garage is shit. Get mad all you want. You on here crying about customer returns. What business cries about customer returns? I ain't never heard Walmart cry about customer returns. I ain't never heard any business cry about customer returns unless they were doing something shady. Only somebody doing something shady complain about customer returns. You said the only thing I hate about ultra short projectors is the screen has to be flat. Well, I like them because they're the closest thing to a TV. You just put it there and forget about it. You ain't gotta worry about nobody walking in front of it. You ain't gotta worry about knocking it over. And like I say, to get that 130, I have mine sitting almost 4 feet back from the wall. Now I could put it closer to the wall and get a better image, but I want the big wall. You know what I'm saying? I got a big image on the ceiling. I want a big image on the wall. What in the world? What's going on? Did y'all see that? I'm not doing that. What the hell? You know what? We haven't done a virus scan in a while. Let's do one now. This is really showing you how overnight it ain't gone back to doing what it want to do. We running a virus scan right now. I don't understand what was going on, but we just want to make sure we ain't pick up no viruses or nothing. Come on, you taking forever, man. Come on. $70, $80. You taking forever. This is the last stage right here, y'all. Look at it. It's stuck at 60. Come on, man. There you go. All right. You can see it. You see it's getting worse as we talk. It's just going back to its own shape. The gorilla tape not holding it. It's already slipping right there. It's slipping right there. It's coming up on the side. It's coming up on this side. I had all that straight last night. And it all dipped back. Ain't nothing wrong with the paint. I just can't get the screen to set. But Kenny ought to be ashamed of himself that he sell that shit. Look at that. And we're in dynamic mode. Let's go to cinema. And you know what? What do we have it on? I got it on 40 and 40. Let's put it on 50. See if I help Kenny out. 50. Take it to 50. Alright. So we on 50 and 50. Can y'all see anything on Kenny Paint? You said build a frame? That's gonna be a headache in itself. Trying to figure out how to hang that, frame up. Like I said, I'm gonna try I'm gonna try to iron it when I come back. Hope I don't burn it. Maybe it'll make it less rigid. You know, adding the warm water and steam iron it. Maybe it'll loosen it up, so it'll sit on the wall better. That's my problem. It looks good to me. That's my only problem. Getting it sit on the wall. You can see that looks. All right, let's look at that underwater. We gotta get out of here. It's 11:05. I said I was gonna stop at 11. Maybe the underwater video will help Kenny paint out. That's Kenny FLE sitting there. You can see it's a beautiful picture. So, come on in, Kenny Winnie. Where you at? Sitting there in the house with no money. And I gotta put these orders out, and I got to. When you sitting there playing with USPS boxes, that's all you can do. At least I'm doing something. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Now I'm sitting there in the dark. I'd rather sit in the dark than try and look through this shit. I'll tell you that. If that's his calling card, I'm sorry, sir, you lost. You said Ken is busy putting. Yeah, he over there playing with boxes, and he wonder why he not selling nothing. But look at that. Why would you give him money for that? Did you see the demonstration I did yesterday? Now see, the beauty is I have two screens. So even though that one looked jumbled up, it doesn't bother me. All I gotta do is look up. Don't be lying. Now look. This is Kenny Paint. We got a curtain versus Kenny Paint. Let's go. So now, Kenny Paint on the screen twice. Kenny Bird Paint is on the screen twice. Let me zoom in a little. There you go. We got a $7.99 curtain. So Kenny Bird Paint on the screen twice. $7.99 curtain. That is a curtain.
The grass is like a baby.
What's the difference between that curtain and Kenny Paint? What's the difference?
The trick is to notice the smallest change and take care of it right.
What's the difference, ladies and gentlemen?
Treat the grass with love.
Look with your own eyes. What's the difference? So tell me, do you see a difference? I'm only asking you out in the world. That $6 curtain. Alex says, I think the curtain looks better and cheaper. That $6 curtain. Got Kenny feel it's hurting. If I Kenny Bird ain't got nothing to say. He got $6 curtain. His pants can't beat a $6 curtain. He wants you to pay him all that money for that house paint. I don't see no difference. He makes videos saying that Crow matched the house paint. Well, Kinder Bird matched a $6 curtain. They look. And the sad part is the curtain look a little better. So I say it again. We got a $6. We got a $6 curtain off of Amazon. A $6 curtain off of Amazon versus Kenny's FLE, which is priced from $162 to $370 something. 24 ounce, 32 ounce of a gallon. $6 curtain is hanging with a supposed $400 screen paint. You better off going to Joanne Fabrics and saying, $6 curtain, make me 120-inch chiffon fabric, black, razor thin. That's what I would ask for. Look at that. Damn. I said damn. It's hanging with it. What you got to realize is, in order to get that Xfinity level that he's talking about, so Kenny paint, yes, you need black, but you don't need it to be thick. The thicker the black, the more it kill the color and the brightness, and it make it harder to see. Kenny say a cloth cannot hang with his paint. So even though he'll sit there and tell you, right, you know, it blocked the sun, and yeah, but if you ain't in the sun, what good is it? You need to have some serious lumens hitting that screen. Or you gotta mess with the ISO setting to see the screen. And it's an ultra short throw. I got him at the bottom of the screen. You can't say, oh, you got him at the top where the light meet. Nope, already setting. I went to the brightest setting on the projector, and I amped up everything. And look, we got the green tint. I don't see no difference. Crow's paint mix is blowed out. This is what Kenny does. Now I could make some adjustments, because that's what I think Kenny does. I can make some, because I got it on 100. Let's bring the brightness down. Let's say we take the brightness down. As much as I'm enjoying watching these. Right? And then let's take the contrast down, because I had to blow it out. Let's take the contrast down. Let's go to the 4K black screen once again. Let's take our look. 4K black screen. Hey, we doing the Kenny Bird. Roll there. Screen starting to slip again. I see that. Where the fishy wishy? And you can see we have great white levels. Can we check out the fishy wishies? He said Ratak uses, he paints the front and projects from the back with the Kodak screen. That's very similar to Kenny's image. Now let's get out of that muckety muck. Go back to dynamic. All right, y'all. I have to go. It's 11:15. I got 45 minutes for the bus count. Let me go jump in the shower. I'll be live later on, and we'll come back and work on the screen when I get back. So, all right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Minister Brother Derek, we out. Kenny, fix that paint, man. That looks awful. That looks god awful. All right, Alex. I'll check you later. Anybody? All right, y'all. We out. Anybody see a difference? Yeah. All right. We gotta get out of here. What are we gonna wear?